And I want this to one. You see, it's a major problem. Say, or met me, yeah, of rose and minimum somewhere ready. No, dear, and say, I'm for what I'm quite a mission. I am on son, and I'm in test of this guy. Last paper, I'm not considered daily guide in the yeah. Centralized registration will deprive Ghanaians. Centralizing it, you know. Okay. Then I don't want John Muhammad Rama. Hey, Miss sir. I didn't know for some. Man, we send the pictures. Be say also one. Say Modi. And I won't talk and talk. Body say we Tracy. I could train a crowd papa no. And now we are. Not as a papa no John Muhammad. I no person. Papa dear. Na me ni train. A man for to say that because I honor. Ayo. A man for the channel. And from the Aisha Modi so can I ask a confirm it? A man for the channel. So papa no. The man could PM call parliament at the time. I exactly people debated it. Go say am body but assemble how what can as one copy baby that will be papa exactly it's no 60 billion Ghana technical loss because I saw the about it doesn't she's not interested in side you know Miss Bell say one worry also one worry I will cry all right so 60 billion Ghana cedis was technical loss. Bank of Ghana fights back and the MPP ready for Saturday and NDC stages protest against Addison. Hey, Bank of Ghana there now. I want the Qatar come police for somebody already say almost kind this and I think Akabe 8 days to say for Bank of Ghana boss and the deputy to resign. It's ultimatum on the mouth. Omar resign here. When they got the Qatar come police for 7 notice. So Omar resign here. No, my cash on there, they will do it. Yeah, on the necessary. I'm so bad. Some person the public kitchen. Bank of Ghana. The first stage. It's the name second stage. The first stage. Minimum. Yes, brasso. Eti ebusa for your time no aso yada must se munya bre na mo hwe ba bia wo hwe ye bia no rasa sumwie enkan oduefo na na sabre pena manie Ghana te saying is happiness. Ebusuafo ye mamu nyina chima makwaba eba Ghana te sembre so ene ba bia ye de ani echiremu eye keteche boase oboase ya eho ye kro ba kwa ye friend se mangoase ye brono ewo boase na omanfo a ewo mangoase ene oboase nyina no e kire se empunti odie ye chichechicha Ghana man mu no ebi nso wonso abaikra chipani a owo ho eye Elijah Adansebona na oni ensem twereni a wo ye bema kwakunya meche atwetwe nkomo ama wa kyerɛkyerɛ ne me bia ni so mpempi no ya ne ekokonkroto ane amensira hodo ni mu a ye hyɛ dan hu wanya nipa na ebi ananan mahemfo bi ane assembly member we the MC na nkasama ne ho kwan ama oni kwakunya meche atwetwe nkomo wo de nsem ne bebraba ye nkonkohwe bimra
say ni mu no how bebre buy esansa ha school for etwemu a nti akola bi betumi agina ebi kura wonhwe na card ne pa ka mono a ka agina motor san ho o de abebo no eno na me de hunu ne se traffic ne bae no aboa bebre bae mfaso be ne monya mfaso a yenya ne se me maya abrewe kura se me cross ne se ne nsuo ba driver o nyina ma menche but traffic e ba ye nipa de ne so ne yese na twamu a enu ane se wo afenso enkwala no e ba le sa no ye ni ayem hihie bia omo post school ya kire wo mu school se kokko so a dina green so a twem yellow no so a wo ye bibia prepare na de twem nti aboa ye bebre ama ye ya ye ton ade wa ye mu hihie
wo se me maka champion for hwe ma like
oh de maka champion for mo hwe ma light ba so in fact abrefo ama ye nimdie bebre ama se ye kasa tuwe bia ekoba bi bebre ne mpanimfo na so no maboaye nti me gina amanwase wo kasa fa ho ene wo mo a wo man kasa fa ho asisi a no wo benefit ni nyina se ye do wo masipi bibiba na se ye ka wo mo boaye sa na ye su ani age ye da wo masipi Oyerepa TV aseda ye de mamo pa ne se nyankopon ya dum na wasem kodi Oyerepa wasem nyirai wo kan ya watam quick na dru baby ebedru enti mi gira ha de me kan se Oyerepa TV ya da masipi na dani de nyina Oyerepa mo meye na yasem hia ya ka kire mo na mi nhira mo bi
traffic light dey say almost about 20 years ago and I say
how been the problem was
oh inside crowd be ba omu traffic light say bia intwa kwan mu na boys me bre so mu twitwi brage e bre ha onum traffic light even though e ba nyina no ogu kra red light aso onso no otwam because oni hunu bia bia nti si aha na e be hia e bia city guide for bia mo ma yeden I guide o ma church o mo ni su kakra because the bre ru ha no ma BT traffic light na bia light na so red kra no otwam so yellow kra so say he say akra chekwan kra ha no de kobo no because onu say ka bia mai so oh light there traffic light there dem pass up blame about because boys in the bre o ha no mu traffic light even though so kokuma sa na sa kra onum hawa young cross road say so red I saw also be gina ho na say so green now we to cross road no onum hu ni bia until you said about na dey am ankra na bre hu so red you see stop so green na say go and I say so yellow and I say get ready until am ankra na hu sa no man ni so fa boa e bre pa asema me ka che Oyerepa ne say o ma ya de pa yet mo so an ma ya sorry because enyo Oyerepa say traffic light nyina nke enya mo na be interview ebusa ye ne ahawa ye wo mu ne amane ye fam nyina ana be ye nso sie ne enya traffic light tie da Oyerepa boate da bia mo koso na mo boayen sa ne hwen kan se mo hia enkyere mo na mo fa anto ama penfo mo ka bia ewum na yesu ye ho to ye oboase a da so ha Oyerepa nyame hyira mo nyina
ini anopa kra oba na obeton ade opese otwa kwan yi ma wo begina ho aka ni nyina ma wuntwem school for nkwala yi ba o muntumi ntwem dise ujai wa ade a oton na ade nkwala na kotwem abrewa bi kura du aji se ujai na ade na ko na ma ye problem de free ba traffic light ne ba ye no nkra na ba o munim se car na asoma car na jire nti o mutumi twem ti eboa ye bebre e wa ha
fibra say no ka be ntwem say
traffic light say ya che say for 10 years ko enya beba because me who traffic light we wa ha che 8-9 years here ebe asay ya che pa so me ka chom ko ma ya de o ma ya de pa nyami hira wo mo ba ye do ma se bi mlebie ye hiam puntubi ma bebre e wo wati program o mo wie we ba o mo wie bebre wo
na so bebre I say be HS me kwa be ba ha no be ba ha nya na asem ba ha so ache pa I say ya bre na school gwa ni school chema ya bre ho pa wo ton wa de otimi be so se ma se ba cho ka mi chem ha tini nia ma ya bre da wa fo no so bu ha onim se akra e chem no wo chem ya e wa ha na ni abra wa fo na ne ya bua school gwa no ne de bi e chem si traffic no ma ya de aboa ya nkasa
if so be ne de abra mu ne ya traffic light
oh aboa e bebre si ama ye ho atoye na nkra no so mo hu se traffic ba e so ogina na otwem e so anso otwem ti si aboa ye nia omo ye traffic ndi aboa ye pa Oyerepa TV ya da masipa maybe mo ba ha e be ye interview ha se me e like traffic ni tu mo ni by o ma be ya ma ye da masi ene mo yuma pa moye e da ma se pa Oyerepa TV e da ma se
Ebusuafo enkomo a efiri oboase eno no traffic light titiru ena na omusu ho amango asefo sika bobo suku nkwada ne saa nenso ye fidie yinti yedi nkomo no mpanimfo atia beye bibi ewo ho ye bekwa homa so na ye ne kwakunya meche na nkasa atwetwe nkomo wakohia MCE a eye owura Elijah Adansebona na one no che nkomo ne bebre wo ho wei atumi abaso nenso ebi nso aka ya esese yeye ede eka ho kwakuma che
ma mba me jisu
mo asete sana pay
wa se de eska okokrom de egusu kankan wa me ahocha na me ho
kuma se de nsu agugu anopay minim se bo ase nso fom afosa
wa se de nsu nyanto anopay minim sa fe na beto dia
okay na wo ben MC Elijah Dansebona
man ba do sisu ge me
me say wo ben MC
se se de me meno sisi ya mami
enkomo e wo ho ma yentie me ni
mami anopay de mama Oyerepa TV tifo ni afefo ina kwaba sene yedi nkan aboso no obepi mo boase a oboase iska okrum anti awo bebre na abepi mo boase fan of cars akonia badi susu a eno so oboase no cars adoso mo boase pa anti na se humenya se nya mfidie bi betimi a control movement of vehicles na fe nipa na no na obepi mo boase a mangwase kruba kwa mfato ho shipa sanse ho no main road kokrom afi ukọ enyinam so a ewana addition efa na ekwan se busy pa na traffic light a ho no bija de ho mefa me ha mani kwan ka me se 10 years de ebebu a traffic light no munyi so ye no esteye etina ehun na bebre no bia atunegu penfo a muka bi bum so adena traffic light no wo munye sanse na school form of etwemu a mo fa ni difficult so na wona oton ade etwemu a mo fa ni difficult afei wona wo cars so edru ho no a in fact ya na akoko yen se bebe sanse ho no junction na branch way bebe na na wo ho nti na se akoyo ha bebe na so ye di asam no tum from ma Oyerepa TV ana afei wona ka bi ewo eba mu no ana yewura MC honorable Elijah Dansebona o wa hese obetumi edini tumi ana se lobby skills ewu mu a amasa traffic light ni yetumi en sorry see amenu ka say de ade share wo mangwase ene ejadifo around for na recommended ana se bona baso e wana monto a wotu ni na ana se wotumi ewu mu edit traffic light etumi aba mangwase ze no eku for mo fa etwa kwa mu a omo feel safe ayojije bi eni ho sanza first no mu twemu a na ko fa ayojije ka tie pa dia but sanza driver bi edru ho na waso anu a ya na obo break ama mo fa twemu no na ko ha ka tie pa nti ze na traffic light na ba no omo da bus body e de ma penifo sane ene mo nko ya ye ka no nei bibi ekoyi sanso de a ne se omo da bus body e de ma ye MC ene penifo wo boy ya ma traffic light no e ba mini aba
mo ne kasa na ya wo MC na nkasa nso ahoma so a ye ne ono so bedi nkomo ntikwaku gina so ma me Honorable Elijah ma che
ye ne o
boko de
na miadum
adwuma boko nso
miadum boko
wase mango asefo ese traffic light na yo how ma wo mo me show so mo other issues nso ano ebi kura da wani ma na nso se mu tu ho anamon traffic light ese na say be 20 years ni ehun sam na bakosam kakra ne sen
yo beda me fa kwanya na machia ye Oyerepa ho enina na ma baso za production team wo abutrese de mi hu bida se se bi ko no na ne ade bebre ni ade na bebre but when abutrama ene bebre abem aye kasafa edmedi but ha be bo ma baso ma ade papa after the okay being here you said the okay any fix traffic light on let's say after that was my complaining debris and then okay share mango for one so free was now about the sene akọ eye fusu
a lie on one. The 1 5 years how to do was this is about 5 years or 4 was here. No man. Someone was one baby. Mine is forecast like a sea in Nara. Almost mind my own. It's now a busier traffic light no anyone on a hard game, papa. And in who program be a macqua. The buy now almost found to many the man was a traffic light. Name fix it. In a miadum, Yanya, contractor, a bar, a site. Last year, move baby. Even getting a contractor was a problem because Ghana, the only contractor who did a traffic light by Fakol Limited.
Fakol Roads, yeah.
Fakol, yeah. Only and Kofua, Dina Dina, yes, the Piaka, the Benya companies between but Omuna asset, Omuna Wuli, where they are, one, the window, then just who source, yeah, advertise here, go for by, but no Muna. Almost stand it all among BDA. Sidamiadom, or to me, and or report that they can stand. So, the job will need to traffic lights, yeah, and I depart and say, who will be out in 55 room, no. I say, be a car in the and that car went in the air. But Danny, you know, so the traffic lights are. What's upon this? It's a day and we share car. It's the year. It's almost 60 years. Akua pedestrians, when we use ASR, Manguase, Abua, Mama, traffic light in the Sar, in big picture, Sar to Regema, Gakodadim, Kama, Kaka, the Tiabon, up to the crowd. All the Manguasia, you are about, maybe a from Manguasi class of about 4, 5 schools, and I want a baby back home. Schools, in fact, we're very busy. Traffic light, yeah, there was my Akuma, so Yamiadum.
I see. That as I wanted the modern more acronym. Ye share or boise enyina mua. Beye na watch me nuni, ne branding na watch me, me baboase. Na me wone say a few kuma say, nyan kwante kono, mo kwan no aye kama. Ne mo ufa adanse be kwai. Na wani kire anyan ye kan say kwan no kepkosu kwan no a boase ba aye den na mpo efira so kwa junction e ba boase no eno so e ho asem mo kan say say me be ho na me fae na me pese me hunu say de no ma sitie efira so kwa junction tituru e ba boase na nye kra mo akwan so ho nsem te sen
and okay o boase a anka na me be DMC na de wo boase mi no boase east constituency you know boase west constituency na municipal no e boase municipal and e share constituencies ni mi no so na this year chim no and of one constituency, and of one East District. You have so kakra sana. I did see a minimum once a power. They do share with your kind of credit. Free to took the pass of father and just a crude to Miabra. All one of us is a quino. But the free of what they call participation and a car. Now, the meaning say, contractor, just move. Ono na saa contract yes ya manu we will cut before issue I send your mommy Ministry of Roads we stretch so obey no asphalt e dey compound and just so the be ya cover the far which the be now so contractors you know any so you can be to show the entire the car compressor rubber site you and not na for the na kunko and the thing ya can do there the amount contract by the amount contractor just move construction limited no na all yes acquire the go buy say you be trying to like no the na or the honomu na and also the aboa and over other areas you was a few areas they are very busy to say ATD the honomu obi oni mo boss bia no hono so etuye pa ni nyina say mine is for no daily ni yo go do ma fro da she be dress ni no mde kuku baby na e cha na say o ye o mo do mo nya o the farm is city plant na whilst o mo develop new area underground no mo tesa na tie no kokoro no ska wo na baby o mo de be fa no e so mo de fa kru ni this stretch na can sack heavy trucks do mo do no mo book curve e dey akofa baby o mo kona we routine maintenance no o patch ma ho bosome o be ba ka so patch kra ya ba ho na tutu bosoma e complain the next fact when you so the master bosoma say ye ne ma is for na ye meeting o ma agya to mu say o mo ka sakese ne na ma ho na tutu sisi no o ma agya to mu ma fa eni o mu hia be na o twimi enu ni o ma na o twebe mi nsa say o mo hwe interim measure yo mo de be ku kwan mu na ya patch ho ni na fi the next 6 months a day anymore. O ma say ida so e be PV ho nyina ana say e di quota ne be go ho nyina ni nyina ye na mo wa ye to say the ya we being of was special the dia cancer ke say fa ma ho tutu no it to me affects e ho so ntina ya da so kwa de kakra mi ni de ma contractor it is oversight
mo de ma contractor de any so speeding the work pa na e kwan so fa ya tutu amna kese pa wa ya do ka fa so ba kokko ba gise ko magazine
no correct
my ansa na obekọ no security nsam te sen na mines adwuma no ne na nsam mabunu no de wakwahye daze aprosi pe na che no a waka ho eno achi no anwuma sam ene bambo security te sen wo boase
yo bambo wo boase de be kase eye pa say uyi police ofi hono mo a mines na ngasan za request for by ho Emma applying a more military detachment to protect the mine. At the same time, you know, because they can buy any mines, and said the mines not shown up wow mine. And I'm sorry, we enter a military base or was it? You go to any other areas, no, Ashanti region, we Kumasi, if you want to say, so then you be your military base and Kasa. Meaning if you go baby in India, I was so a PP at the about so that a security. Normal crime getting amount for you to see go baby at the home. But a bad security say, hey, with your mom where you sorry, John as how much you create no question. And your problem will be. The problem is the boss or Galamsifobia, and say your mom who necessary on the some quantity the boss. Almost you my juma el hono. And no na man security challenge kasi every na yugusua ene vaimu penifu ti komo ya ne small skill for no person kwa na be ti komo pi ya mo mo se untimi nko ta de a ye man na bonika na utliku yeti asiese man no kapa na man ke ya man ezidu bi ya e kwa be no fa so so bi Inti no interest the no na boka na odi ye de no kona kwachi hopo na complete dingu and no near there catch a branch there are other areas even if you are within mines the population now so mountain ye you want my mines no kra ko pamo you said the can no but some mountain we on some koda de ne almost some interest there there's some you no be ye ko pamo omo de say okra mo mpe o pedadi na and obi no was sabi offer the sika capital what be the juma so you repeat you now obi abaso ba be you no just say the company they say you be ye di hu ye dim now they also obi di mu na so be go juma no so and only time man tell na ko mo pe ade akwa o you no mo call impo the 70 bi ho no ma ya na so mo keka ukraine ya no mo ka e ma o ma sam ye mo bobi e kire say the be kire so mo say if about 300 or that never negative the credit maybe part 300 maybe part bio I'm checking about 80 something but omo kan omo ni nyina no so omo nim say running support you na two omo fo ni obaka so omo ma je say ha no beko also na ebinum ko 2013 14 na e ma di mari ku nti yen tena ho no mo hwe say ye omo person omo di nani o kire ye to meji mines na boss na egu affect you my ni na the bambo no dey the enshego akwema soldier for no any omakasa minister abujina for the deputy duka onabu duka woni na bai any omakasa maintain minerals commission dey 24 say he sabi no beti secure aka media omuye adwuma pe ye mines the concession ni nyampamo no say the be ya do na so be nya adwuma no bi aye wa bra mines ni forma oso sabe ko te no ne ade a we ni ya identify other areas. You need to be a person for that, you know. omo akoye ma omo so ensa akọ do be no to there bambo semo obo asem bi asori ye n'adwuma kọ n'adwuma ponku fi eni ade.
I see. Say ye bre no ayebe ye wo se mi ja o makoye wadwuma na asambe na abeka kire omanfo a expect so much every waban eho esan se mabunu bebre no a kire se aho kire e wo man Ghana mu a ye nyina ye bedi ho danse e dey na going forward no aban dia to kwan mu a ebema mabunu a wo mo awie school no mo sensam fie e wo boase ni titi esan se yesu se nyina ne nim se boase de kura ne mu ahye ene ye mu tesɛn emabunu enso da akye tesɛn wo boase be 1 minute na menya wo na ekoto awadwuma so
no ka say oboase ayeshi ni pass approve na ni pass so and ni pass do so na ama adwumasem enso ho ye na ti me future ka crab na man say o mine company ye ni honoma wo wi asia oboase te say e woni pa once east and once west municipal district. Your population of 196,000, almost 200,000. Mine the rank and impana ewo na itinifa ipabe 5,000-6,000 a day ko 10,000. But now mobile any contract mining. In the Akua say is anujuma no. And only a day of the still money so labor say general hands no. On TV fabi I put you in say, Mantia, I was in Empatable. Yamo modern say, mine say, Juma is here, Bama to me, I am fit to work with the mind. And when I say, so unemployment, the name say, my Mugana Kaho, a problem. Why is no soon to me employ will be a name of Muno. One person, Yama is but what I say, who is here a Juma Dia, a more employable, what you may Juma the same way. Na o mining na e mo e de adwuma sem ye problem na so no ye mo e ho modern say adwuma ko no mining town o percentage na mines no ye adwuma but mines no me adwuma indirectly so we business so that kumasi a nipa bi ho no say kumasi mines bi ho nipa e wo kro no o tun ayeto na mines re di papa kro so we nya bi anya o betimi a start bi kakran o do sha say but so na man we na say di mines sika da ntino I am not saying you want to shut up any in the my future say so indirect jobs no mines no e dia ba no so we not direct now we indirect we can wa e be to so the be bo mines no high unemployment so okay okay madam no motive na ase ya ben kabo
Nyamenka won so ho yeda ase papa abusuafo oboase MCE yera Elijah Adansebona na yete se yene no atwetwe nkomo no waka nsem ni nyina yede bo no kum no mani nyina ene yaka bambo asem yaka unemployment asem yaka security na fe mpuntu a traffic light a wakoye wo mango ase enso ka ho ni nyina mu nsem yaka abom a yede ama omanfo me de sese de osika no nyame ton supa na enoma koyi a oboaseman be hu mpuntu mpo chen de sesei wo mu ehunu no yede aseda bema nana kwaku nyamecha o yensem training bema ono na eni MC kasa ya oje pene so na ibedi nkomo me sorry so ama PSC lady abesomo ato so with health and lifestyle na Frosty Bite ice cream ice cream a ewo mu flavors ahodo bebre ice cream yenyina nim say kama ene yede serve ayi ase o yede serve ayefrase parties ahodo birthday parties ni de ka ho nyina Frosty Bite ewo ho bi upedodo atu a ne bo no ye kama na ye made in Ghana ya ne Ghana nti e fa Ghana milk ni taste no a ema nyoma ekoyie for 0244 629959 0244629959 na eje dodo e fa koye uhia mu ana bibia upesa wo uto bi kura kohye fridge mu a the bucket ene caps mu no mofra ni ko school ana omo free school bakro mu timi fa bi na omo de aye dessert na nyoma nyina aboa medin e de Akua Asiedua busuafo me sorry so na me de happy birthday nchia ma Mr. Edward Jones Sosu o New Jersey ewo America brochiman mu na ama monyima Francisca Ifira eno no nti Mr. Edward Jones Sosu ya wo New Jersey ewo America yema happy birthday me sorry the to aso eba health and lifestyle with Peace.
You say, exaltation Tuesday. Obi ni mu a obi kire Tuesday no. Counselor Collins Bonsu the aficionado. Just say ote papa. Ote abrabo mathematics nkontabu. Enti ena oda PDF college. Ano. Ena no pe be kasa afa enoma mienu a oye ho den. Untimi nyimfra abrabo mu. Ne kwan be na abefa so a ubedi ho dwuma a ebeboa ana ho beba mfa so amawo. Enoma mienu bi ewa abrabo mu eto yen upeo umpeo ebeba na wotia si kwan ben ena wode befa so a eso beba emfa so amawo yeda mo ase Fidel Pharmacy for ene kraye mu ene anope mema mo ache counselor mema mo ache emo atena se
mejo so PC
yeda ase pa no pa becheche ntima so yin ka wo microscope abo se hurihuri mo because mba betie ensamo emfa so be free swaba pi amame enoma mienu o se ebre ene change time and change
in other words transformation and the train verse
ebre ene society
and answer yes
no condition
is permanent yes
time changes
mamentia ahefo nyina anopai na megidi se agenda no ye clear and it is to ensure positive transformation na obi ni mo obi kire se de okan ya na se de akan for kra ye ka knowledge ye ka nimdie no chese nim ni awoye enti se opeso abra botumpon se de nyame trimupo a it is the plan of God, it is the expectation of God that we all live a fulfilled life, a progressive life. Na ebitimi abemu a ya wa abrabo nyina so ana afapim bia eso odigu akwan mu na enomu na ene ekwan ya bi yepese yaka ho asem say two things you and I cannot change, but we can rather manage it to our advantage or to our benefit. Nema mienu a yentimi nya ho hwese de o hyase no ebre na ye kra kan say time is money.
Time is money.
Time is also opportunity.
Ebre eye kwanya.
Yes. Especially we in the Christian faith, research kakra maye asafo ahodo omude omubre ye adwuma is a key for growth in church. Just asore ni timi nyini intentem se bia e be sha asore ase nongotwe ne apon no ndu ne fa na de ye adwuma unya enkrofo so mo responsible mo mo ba wasore once adofo no abrabo aye bo no ye de entaban mienu na ebobra no we fly with two wings, the wing of faith and the wing of reason. And the wing of reason.
Okay.
Reason.
And he said, is it
what they are doing? And in other words, common sense. Okay. In the ones that Anthrophobia almost a school of common sense or more, episode more take it out faith. But it's a gross deception. And other case, because where common sense ends, faith begins. Baby, and life is more supernatural because man is a spirit. Man has a soul and lives in a body. In the AGD 4 2 Corinthians 5:7 or say, for we walk by faith,
not by sight.
Not by sight. Internet, the person yes, they say we are in the month of August. Free more. wonam wa yedwumadi enti nkrofo se afi 2023 contem da bi but saa na onyame ahyehyɛ no enye se bre bi contem but ebre eba na PSA da chen be ka ho ansem yesi obi ye poor POOR one reason for that manifestation say that person only be on say here bru on say poor no or more define say people over missing opportunities repeatedly POOR
enipa so mo fre akwanya
over missing opportunities repeatedly enti opportunities na brand de ba enti say who follow a series no e wa Nancy Kromwa is on say de ye duru so ye emredane aha na ahinta sem e wo emremu ye se wo na e se wo dane mre e meso banfa so ma nti ebrede e kwa until you lose the breath of God, until you die. Time is so crucial for your progress in life. Nti enona anopese wo hwe ya make a trust sa before kasa Ghana for kasa bi no nka wo betwe ho afiri ho say African punctuality
before time
and it's obvious that in terms of growth and development if you say time defines growth and development ebre the impuntu any prom yeba
time is directly proportional
to even every aspect of growth whether economic growth social growth enti
nipa unyini
enti express say tembia me no mi your concern say abibima mpuntuo no stella no enkosa de ekwa na it is because ye bre no
ya hweso yi
ye manage ni ye so we need to manage our time properly yesua pen but on say jumadi ne ye draw attention so that you work towards it and into a PDF your own from here you can call and we can help you out. And how do you then manage your time? How do you then manage your time to your advantage? If you say a bread yet, or the life we are living is unlike investment, where if you don't put your money in something, you don't gain and you don't lose. In terms of abrabo ayebono, life is tight.
Abrabo
the essence of this earth, no, is bounded by time. We are limited by time. And I make us say life as a time, is unlike an investment. Putting your money in something. So do be muso be nyamfaso.
Abrabo no de any breno.
Investment.
What be a bank account? One first account.
Yes.
Count. Would be too much.
No nyabi. No cry to me the tum cry it ultimate lose. Abrabo ye bread ye. E bread no answer ekro. We ya hu hwenye and God is so merciful and equitable, if I should say that. Say why you fair bra or the American for 24/7 or the the same thing, but we have to manage it. It is said that in this life the things you don't manage well, you lose them.
No ma na
hwero na eno na ebreka ho me kai say on say mrebiesu a ha say niam o regretting when you grow habit when ya say unyina am yam hyeme kasa bi say wo ya brand na kitesi na wa anya adwumadena unyini kura adwumadena betoa wo kokura bom na o
ntimi ndoje
ntimi ndoje ntika wo ye ne ntama ankeso be bamfa so enti se opese wo de obre eye adwuma first of all you must understand that success is directly linked with proper time management. Now advanced economics grant PC say ye Google search ana search bibia on say omode other options ba obetimi asua can be a problem solving and managing your time eba onso omo ho de nka pe omo system arrangement na omo de your de bread ye but obviously once I say your system arrangement bit say media onso mo de bread ye untimi fa say untimi fa bread adwuma that the muyi bia na ebre
oh yes
na it shouldn't be limited to only media and some quarters but in every aspect of life and to do that you must learn to plan daily and weekly. You must plan your daily and weekly activities.
Now
yes and the bia yes all you though you don't know what will happen tomorrow, so you must be flexible in planning your time, and you must determine what you want to accomplish every day.
So we see so the
yes. Now the American PCS nyina yitu ho anamo because ya akoyese obia wanya nimdia ana wanya revelation about something eboa no pese ode ya adwuma ne koye wonko a emfa
content kro
emfa ndi on say your asofu bia na ya na is good yes sofu we dey so obeye wedding on say wonfa ne branya adwuma on say it shouldn't be a few of us ade a ese nyina agitum say ebre ehuhia na bre dane na yenyusu brei yenyusu brei enti se wo ya onhyehye na obi pese wo yusu bra na mse wono nso gitum se ebre na yedie bibia enti no wo ka jense wo menhyehye ya amayi ebia wa amantem na bibi ntimi ma yenka nje so wo de bia wo yetu no tembia so wo bibia but ade a as people yenyina ya de ebre ye adwuma ye yenhyehye yi yetoto ye niema so ho time where you spend on and and you must learn to avoid unnecessary things and conquer procrastination.
And no man here.
You must learn to say no to things that are unimportant.
I dear ain't here for some wrong. Sinketeneka said
Debbie. And change hano. Adeba kwa inse sayano. Adeba ku yu hupa say negative change is default.
Negative change.
A default, automatic, like a automatic. Say one shada say meyen and she ebeboa mama brabo asesa. Oh, and say I na beba no be negative. Just say emphasis will be a
yes.
And positive change is intentional. It's deliberate. Just this shada. Yes.
So both trim.
Oh shada ye e ho hyehyeye.
Now when to na mo bia no a na say negative.
Yes. Yes, and no abrabona be sesama.
Obi say kankam.
For example, if you want to see financial improvement, you must be deliberate. Unya sika, ni sika nyina na di asua wa ha. Eso di bisi. Wa mfa bia nsia, won say obviously no, ebre bi beba no say be wedding kwasasem. Enti negative change there. Se wa ansha da anya nhyehyeye bebo ama ensesaye no be positive a eno dey automatic. Say you high on say one dimension of change light. Such like fambi no high. Say a high shirin.
Pamsum.
On say you dum kan say soon ba. But light you have to take action. I didn't know nga ye polite nga also intimate pamsum just also light no it is a nyasa revelation no na hu say pese abrabo tumpon asa na say ye mfato ho me ye beto aso parenting is one say ahofo bibre concern say the emerging trend of technological advancement you can AI artificial intelligence
abefo computer ni
yes aba as say Ghana kra no ye tu ho na more free STEM education so say
nkontabu abodemu nya
technology engineering and mathematics no nkontabu say de waka entiene awofo no meka ho bi won say wo pese wo de phone kra ma wo ba wo de besua de awusuro because phone na ankasa no enema a project no positive and negative enti better me ba no say me de phone ma na obetimi a concentrate on the positive changes no na eno no na yes o shada e build o banesa so parenting nti ye near schools there by ye hu say ene dynamics of societal change no e require say awofo ye mu bebre nya bre emeyeba say wan san kura na awie school sisi a ese ne tie bia be mo makọ classes na classes ye de ne afa mu nyina after 1:30 no mapon na one thing I obetimi de aboa oba the trait of teaching your child boundaries and limit
so chiro oba no ba bia
de obetimi aye ana untimi de ba bia obetimi akro na no ye free be two witness e bia PSA wo chira o masa it is all the by say bia PDF ya so ye ana e bia sorry Sunday school ana bia ye reinforce positive values o kase super ye subampa no once I watch oba say phone me de mawa emfa nkwa ha fankwa ha wasa akoba bi foforo ne ye kwekere ne sa reinforce say oh say we ne kwampa nti
osisu dua ma be no osisu dua ma
nti say ye bekoso a complain say de nkorabo ne aba ebi kura de kwashe Bible but there's you have to take exemption also prophetically no the nyamia kanyina bebem but we have the grace to take exemptions
wa dum say sa ti bia
de nkombi say FK ene me ekoso wiase no ebetimi asesa enti say enya ano nya only declaration say I take exemption
we do an oka
yes o sheda oba no unya bre parenting channel every day boundaries and limit channel the need to respect people, the need to embrace God's love that will counteract the selfish nature of your children. It is how your money yes. So, once you penny void, but now politicians see better no more church more. Say Ghana, once you hear attitudinal change. Yes, shut down. And the change, you know, it doesn't just come.
Yeah, that's it. A change in society, no?
Yes.
In free baby,
yes. You must be deliberate. You must be intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pa. Your brain was
okay.
Your baby so baba to us. Okay, cancel your call until.
And the equity, I will for Moheme, Janum, and Nanum. A Jumedia Yame, I may home was lie. It is a opesa umba in Yansa and Paimpo Wampu for number your Dumhapa Road. Near Ninkita, whoever boy. I may announce I pay near to me, so you see a bray. I boy me a brabo tumpo 0244 967 965 0244 967 965. And artificial intelligence no the computer there.
Okay.
No ban bray, ever born and when you saw getting in account.
Councillor Collins Bonsu, Namaste, Yadasi, Anope. Se wa nu ya babeche ensempa no me din e di PSA ladi ye twa ye ho na ye ba Kwesi Parker Wilson e di OBT agenda ebebro encantadios adios ye Odofo memo akwaba eba bosheba electricals ahadie ye won kanea ene hom pempena de nyina ye wo sensor LED lights, gate light, solar lights, CCTV, Wi-Fi camera, CCTV, HD camera, outdoor and indoor, digital video recorders, and a hard drive. Yawo CCTV cables, a 300 meters, equals 200 meters. CCTV power supply, LED flower bulb, MP3 womo, wait with your bonum. Yawo CCTV camera, a 360. Yawo rechargeable lights. Yawo socket beer. Yawo the Ahoya silver and now gold. Yawo TV socket. and original air conditioner switch. Light no yawo chandelier, the bonyum, the Bluetooth womu, and yawo normal chandelier ibi. Yawo LED lights, surface dear. Yawo conduit and a spotlight, remote light, ceiling light, bedside light, corner light, light edition the steady lamp, garden light. Yawo designer holder, the fepa, the screw ni pin, and yawo LED floor light. A banner fine soa, your original Bajaj fan and original Havels fan. Your Orient fan and a ceiling fire, a sokania, a sarbonium. Your flower pot. Your Marshall standing fan, air condition, womo, a bonium, a sansu Bluetooth. Your video doorbell and your original main switches and so a bit to say mem shield, Havels main switches, linear main switch, and in the akeka. Your set of electrical tools. Your copper earth rod, your fly lighter, a boa and sorry, any crusade for your wall fan, orbit fan, AVS guide, and a fridge guide. Bosheba, our qualified electricians are one bay your wiring, ne or light and what you mean or kama and home massam. Ubehu Bosheba electricals, our doom, Wesley Methodist, a sorin in Chewa. And now on ne Oyerepa FM, now down crum. Uber Fred Bosheba electricals, our 03220 308 38. Bosheba Electricals branches in Ibiwo, Paul Sego Lane, Edum, Ubetimia Frayen wo 0322 001084. And a PZ, and so Fre, one was 03220 28153. Bosheba Electricals and Home Appliances.
Testimony, praise be to God. My life is a miracle. I'm a testimony, praise be to God. Yeah. There's been so many things that I've been through, many terrible things that could break me, but God saved my life. From the miry clay, and then he set my feet on a rock to stand. I know I don't deserve it, but I'm so glad God chose me. My life is a miracle. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. My life is a miracle. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. There's been so many things that I've been through, many terrible things that could break me, but God saved my life. Said he picked me up from the miry clay, then he set my feet on the rock to stay. I know I don't deserve it, but I'm so glad he chose me. Testimony to God. Yeah, yeah. My life, it is a miracle. I will testify for the mighty things that He's done in your life. Oh, my life is a miracle. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. Say my life, it is a miracle. I am a testimony. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. Lord, I am grateful. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. My life is a miracle. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. Yeah. There's been so many things that I've been through, many terrible things that could break me, but God saved my life. Oh, say to pick me up from the miry clay, and then He set my feet on a rock to stand. I know I don't deserve it, but I'm so glad God chose me. My life is a miracle. Is a miracle. I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. My life is a miracle. Is a miracle. I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony. Praise be to God. There's been so many things that I've been through, many terrible things that could break me, but God saved my life. Saved my life. Said He picked me up from the miry clay, then He set my feet on the rock to stay. I know I don't deserve it, but I'm so glad He chose me. My life, it is a miracle, yeah. I'm a testimony. See, I am a testimony to God.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Oyerepa TV, baby, you do your OBT agenda. But this morning, before the Korea analysis, so another conversation with the MPP presidential candidate back home, Engineer Kobina Eje Japan. I have a big surprise for you this morning. Of course, well, guest in fact, she needs no introduction. But Richard Akaba, and you're not making you. Oh, I did a domain anymore. How is what I knew? You are woman director of communication. I'm sure Mama Shane they are surprised. I don't know if I was then they can was. But I am here surprised when I'm there. Some black Thursday, but Tuesday they surprise. Just a new one. It was a walk. I don't pay your name, your mama, in your bar, your auntie, your sister, your Vivia, Madam Diana Hamilton. I will have another pay. Apama. We dear, in Penfovaka say, no says Ibisa. Then I do a bit pick, must be pierced in another place.
You, I mean, or have 4 with you for, and then I mean, so I'm at the patching, and my infants and back on Nancy, and property for na a year Juma. When examine Tony Monso in Tino, and release a new song, or say amen, and property for so a day. Fridges, air conditioners, freezers, Abba Mountain, and I say, "Name much home come on." Thereby, I answer no different. And she abandoned the nearby.
And run my band in the mapa. It was therefore, and some nano pay a year property. Of course, in the last few months, make count myself if you show. If I had a lot of feedback, but or no, be a brand ambassador or be shamukin and after you are mayati in some mu a year pa. Now, we be say what is so special about your property for your man? Then there is special one.
Special no kwade me start I mean we o de wotie di na property nature say ejapade. Ejapade bia ya de a ense. Ejade manchirima. And no ni arishemu a property for ewo oji won hodi. Enti no mo de sadi na to won fidie so. Say oto ne fridge ana oto ne freezer ebe ya de a wo say freezer ye. Abromra and then 5 nyina edi enti say ya no mo de ebedi 2 years yen no yen fridge no Oma baba be you see na oma nso abe you see so atoke to say me dey ko university me dey ma me PhD say on fan ko university in ko school owi a no asan as a trunk no owi a no asan dia be sifie na chiba no nso kwa no nso atam be kai fridge bi sana na ye and me who property na me say sa fridge dey e ba ko bi na ye dey full ye dey ko school dey ba me chiba fa kono sana property tie so ma we conditioner utim say ye adwuma ama onsan ye wo se enye no ebe ya abrosa
Engineer conditioner ya da engineer jare no sana na
Debi engineer conditioner engineer self cleaning no conditioner na emu food
I like the neighbor
air condition won say enye dede but na ye adwuma
sana property
say air condition bi wo a wo de abonte de no nsuo to kakra na ho are na chen na just say ama ofie wo de bo ofie ho a asana asay ofie na ho fe property de bo ho a wa to say wo de ani je na kire say ni fie nie enye say wo peja won sa efie bi wo peja won sa ho air condition na fe Wasama from now with
but I said, you fridges in the freezers. You mammy no ye business women cook store for mama twice what time. So only you see property a year fridges in the freezers now. For soap and pan and being a mama and bobbing at the bed.
Papa mean chawano na machine a me can want some ye freezer no. Me ankasa me you see. Na nansaya na enuanom baaye na yede machine me miss me na me se momfa me fridge me freezer mreme me yakoto yakoku aboa abaye pe bi dia shama na freeze no de osanka mo de fridge bantem na be na ba be freeze ama benam na mi abaye nwunu na me se masa eni mi ade ba o me se mo nya abota mo de munku na ontwen ne mfa freezer na me se o ebe fresh etwa block ntem e freeze ntem emma frost be brew or freezer no obi ha ba ko be in fridge who say aduane na wo say ice because and who nyina twa frost and so na mo na ehye mfimfini mo no so anye freeze but we there on freezer ni mo nyina ye clean and so no nam na wo mo ni there e freeze just out the block ehye mo e be freeze wo do fish wo ye cold store na wo do nam egumu a e be ye twa pepe ma
it's a for mama share none of pay that I'm between a count for a year property fridges and the differences number and one mocha in fact one mocha and my count was me and cause frame it do what that's and they said none of pay about all boy I'm a dancing Jenny Ashebukina and I said because it's
sometimes we are the word with the physical crana yama light off now snow good gem with the radina mama coffee and besaya na a be maintain temperature no for such a long time say una be fresh still or block ni be holdy a good machine.
A good machine. So for Munko Pebi, Rich Labo, my direction, but I know about the Dana Hamilton Foundation. Let us say.
Yamiadum. Saying on that freezer now, Dana Hamilton Foundation, February more, January, February, near Kwaya Doye say, Mammy Binin and Ma, your 2 more free ama omuni baby tea. And ya say chomo light mu na ye yuma fida ba kuma kodan foforo mu and ye chomo light mu oni adwuma and me ne property for penny for kasa say ye nkwaya maami adoye ne tam freezer kese ba ko ye de koma maami me de man January ending February me ye experience am so be bomb sister me ran was one kind one am say men kai o was me na mo bre me free am say hey no why was sister nyame shraw fridge ni ye adwuma the foundation na dia ye ne say ye boa with education ne health na mama we dia ne hu ne say ne ma school say isan so ni adwumanti na property for isan so dwene o mine hu se mama we dia ne ho akire no ye ma ne nto fridge ba akọ ni bi no be di ho adanse a obi otenchen so be hu say machine ye papa na ye kache nyame anuonyam say nyame gu so ehia maame no
ebusha for sa adansidie we be pese so nya bia na no pay it is obenya bidia and they so call your property a share ye ewo rich love wa rich love again I say pet property no matter fridge na difference na bit me
answer me bo bon say asema na anti dine kan o say maame the reason why na the electricity bills yeah ni say enioma na no yisin na consume do
kania no
So within a month, I went to my fresh sir, Auntie Diana going to my recognize it. It means to say property near the aqua man and light. Very efficient. A boy Juma mano. They say the light bills and the until you cut a moment the property. As a ye no yes, I come when inch the one actually me. So what I say, you know, I won't get the baby Johnny and a tone.
And a yes, so your pahano. I didn't have a
small station.
What I say,
authentic stations.
Thank you.
Said you name that your main office. Now, as some debacle, Pam, find tremans, I say property, a beer showroom can see it. A word. Doom here, showroom, I display big one. It will buy a doom, new milk on one man, and the opposite to a two enable property. Those Auntie Diana Bohokama, microwave near the dinner. Very beautiful showroom, and I'm in Canada. Because my minimum the showroom, you have a chance showroom. Near display property, new man on a property models and a for bra, never share models, pass a fridge, see what on the kind of body I have.
You will love it.
I mean, person can be for when it ran a beshe. She said, American showroom near home near SD Karam building or repair here. Repechi here. Tis in case I open Kumase contact Binani Edim commands number near 0204 292424 0204 292424 and 0244119236 0244119236 and as Sunyane so I Sunyane for Yadamasinyamisha Madia Tumpa Yamishamo as say Coco board runabout a travel and tour opposite Honoma Sunyane number 0273 260606 0273 260606 and I was Spinters Road Accra near Casa the distilleries one na Crans number near 0500309309.
Great.
Yeah, retail ni wholesale nyina.
Nice one. And then I can say and found be our offer pay. We'll deliver it.
At the appropriate time, the dealers nyina across the country nyina numbers new location better.
Mo am hwen wa manone wo Germany, wo France, wo UK, wo ba visa Ghana de me ba menya fridge papa ntonti me de me fridge ba da bi. Me pacho property e wa ha. Oba when sabeka fridge ni bi edit freezers ni bi kama antina ye ba beko but your camera we hwe na fe ni omo mo hwe na no pe ni omo kasa be film am na
nyami sha se enkomo ani wadi no waso shop ana wudu adum na se wo beto fridge wo beto microwave wo beto air conditioner wo beto freezer wo de wani ebeche property na Tony Sack SD Karam anase new showroom na anase Sunyan anase Accra Spintex se obekwa kotobi nyame onko so nya okese afen so ye new song say amen e wa montin mani nye nshama nyame nsha
amen
that's obe yi acapella na wo fanya mana
acapella
etumenya ati dana wo ma acapella
ye time minute in acapella de bebe
wa woni nyentum kwani
voice of acapella be 1 minute be acapella 1 minute.
I'm a child of the Most High. I walk by faith and not by sight. I speak this word by faith and call it done. No, amen. Mi huyo sumichidi near me we emu mabemuda o whose report I shall believe the report of the Most High. I'm a child of the Most High. I walk by faith and not by sight. So I speak this word by faith and call it done. No, let the church say amen. Oh, say amen. Oh, amen. I speak this word by faith and call it done. No, amen.
I don't pay. Why wouldn't you not to no Mr. Kotie na to shia to send be otina and I say Sunday the be umpire because amen there you can na ayeho. As Christians, you walk by faith and not by sight. The amen no ebeye e dia mayin am. Ndana, you better say now pray. Richard, thank you so much for coming this morning.
Thank you for having me.
She said the many antidana wie, many Richard wie. Of course, as I mentioned earlier this morning, your WhatsApp line is available 0322497263. Or call Facebook up or you live on Facebook like a page, Nafa comment in the government and not pay. Sana. So episode 2 can call Abonone, call UK, call Canada. Now we are lab technician, we are health worker, we are nurse, now opinion Kwadia Pacho Akwenya Ewo Ho, Trinity of Arc Limited, Emasa Akwian and Dano Pay. Me Pacho Fromo on 0531-633-556. 0531-633-556. And on 0531-644-217. 0531-644-217. And on 0205-572-076. Kumase, Omo Adwato Masalachi, Omo Beng Abripo Junction. That is where they are. Okwa Kaswa New Market Road now. Fidelity Bank, a while on what the first floor. Check Pine Fe and no Omo ND and Common. Now again, me bon kai say let's vice upon available. Untimin didi untimin yebo bona so pay let's vaccine be every federal pharmacy hall juma man penny for and then craning na ebusia for calcium wom intine ebusti and I say a man no penny and we din but when so pay let's vice PB akwa koto drugstore bia baby e wo ho ba opedi do to a for federal pharmacy on 0545783011 0545783011. I'll quickly walk to your task screener this morning. Now, said I'm kind, and now pay NPP. Nyamiya Doma. Saturday be a big conversation, big election. I mean, you know that Saturday no nipa bako 10. Kwako jina sayen tomu swaba. Nyenyi 5 and called the main conference, which is November 4 this year. Now, Sani Paten, there's a man this morning I'm the kind of wasman pay. Now we are looking at Sapa Paya kind of a man who has served the party well, was some MPP. Amayukon right from the young days as a young boy. We go university in the Juma, an engineer. Ebusiafo, another pay. The man I'm talking about a year. Kabneje Japan. This is the man. A fine man with a smile. Just say MPP Amayukono with Dima Kotene. And then what who ACWA as a candidate, yet delegate of the NPP, Eberto Swaba. Then again, I will tell you about what he stands for. Enyoma Miensa. Or say service, sacrifice, and selflessness. Service, sacrifice, and selflessness. Enyoma Miensa way. And I will can a year Kabna J Japan he stands for, because right from the days as a young man or joining NPP, I'll tell you about that. So these are the things that are defining as a man who is a principled man and a man party as the MPP. If you talk about service, of course, you talk about sacrifice or sacrificing and selflessness. What dream home? What dream party no? What dream party man no? So this is the man we are talking about this morning. Now, as I've been doing, and make sure that who are in the strength, you make sure the weaknesses, and the threats. What that indeed is a threat to the end is because you know that after this phase, whoever becomes the flag bearer, the main thing is Obaka Kojina election 2024. The side election, and this is for them more candidate that. What no? Is it going to be a threat to them or not? We'll find out this morning quickly. Young Corner strength, and everybody knows that he's an experienced civil engineer. Or being him as an engineer coming from that rich experience. Why you yepa who call a yom association now or and so in a man who has this knowledge, this expertise, or by a president or Ghana. I mean, the expectation is that because engineers are planners, they strategize, they look at things and make it work. And what is experience, a idea, of course. I'm a minor, and if you look at the association, clearly he's been a consultant and all of that for them. An entrepreneur, you understand? Again, we showed the NPP at the time, right from 1990s, early 1990s, he joined the party. Why yes, serious activities for the party right from the 90s. In fact, in 1998, the president Akufo Cabinet Japan, one of the lead campaign manager for Akufo. In fact, at the time, many were rooting for John Kufuor. Or said, Debbie, I believe in Akufo. It's imagine Akufo. I'm a party not to Abadamana. Of course, the party didn't go that way. They rather went in for J. Kufuor. But even with that, interestingly, J. Kufuor Efano as the press secretary. And this is the man I just say, Ejubano, what you say, and I must say, You do why bida there be why bida. For those of you who don't know, we a seasoned journalist at the time when Oyerepa TV ni ho. Na ye GBC nkwa na GTV nkwa seasoned journalist. It's in ejuma no tia say and at the time as a young man, me was secondary school. Utie no oye interviews with journalists at the time. Abana Akufo a president. What him say okasa amanfo nim ne hoka. Sebi on kan sensembiasa before he speaks, he thinks about it. And I'm kind of selflessness and be a asama hoka no akoye diabano. And again, we know that on the boy himself, John Jacob Kufuor, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president. These are his strength. These are his strength. Then and again, in 2000, Kufuor, in fact, the strong room. One on the comma, Omampeni Kufuor Dada in the strong room. And at the time, 1999, 2000, it was a serious election. Jerry John Rawlings, after 19 years in power. Say Kufuor because Rawlings because say Kufuor because they needed a strong man to represent J. Kufuor. It was strong room, and the party thought it wise to say the strong man of it near strong room, come Japan, and indeed, you know what happened? Kufuor won that election. So these are his strength, or they call this election. We need someone all catch a party, and of course the question is whether party matter is some and I say some or why not pay. Then again, of course, serve as press secretary. Then Akufo-Addo in 2008, of course, it was a lead agent man. Akufo-Addo, it was strong room again in the electoral commission. We saw that. General secretary of the party in 2014, they elected him. Quite unfortunate, say the 10 year no and send the but of course, he's been elected by the party grassroots. Even at the time when Akufo-Addo said, "Won't to be winning election," he still won that election and became the general secretary for the NPP in opposition 2014. It's way and the strength a year cabinet Japan and they call this election. And many are saying that they won't be surprised if they see cabinet Japan being part of the top 5. I'm sorry, because he has the base. Why yet general secretary? What it means is that we're campaigning across the country. It has the base with the grassroots and no ever. And for those of you who don't know, 2007, as young as he is, he wanted to succeed his boss. But party they say, you're young. We are young man. You have a chance. My penny Korea now waba. So probably for all you know, 2007, no could be able to afraid of waba. Satan almost say, "Oh, you're young." Now he's no more young. When you need, he's going through the phases. And but as party in the flag by well, we don't know. And November 4, we'll get to know about that. It's this is the man we are talking about. Of course, he's a Christian, and as a Christian, Ghana, of course, a Christopher Dosso. So, assuming you want to do the majority-minority thing, you go for him because of a Christian and Ghana, a Christopher Dosso chain. More among traditionalist for and the Muslim for. So that is also part of a strength. And one of the things I like about him as a young man when I was growing up, and I'm a channel, or you're bold, or you're fearless, or cannot be send it here. In fact, he speaks tough. So also a car or can send it here, and it's a car, one car talk, but then no car, and your party it's no can was him, and yet because of anything. So Cabinet Japan, the strength in this election, and now my boss Ediamawi. Now let's look at his weaknesses. That is assuming if he even has some. Now the weaknesses we saying relatively we say sikani ni ho only cash, you don't get money. An election to win him election here. Resources. Of course, you see his posters around Nadia Day, but and shut down so my observation. Umobidi has a carpet. I say, bedspread, kaklaka. But in this election, cash in home. Because delegates in say, "Oh, Papa, we are bar." As I said, my cash. No, my casa. They say it. It's cash in home. And election need resources. But then again, you should realize that even though only cash, say, "Oh, a candidate, your ability to mobilize, a year cash for your partner, and also so is another thing. Again. Even though on your Omampeni J. Kufuor closely, I'm not too sure whether at cabinet he was there and all of that. But of course, that experience on Shada parliament, only experience for parliament, is no parliamentary experience in each other anywhere and famano and all of that. And so, but people should know that in this election, he's the only elected party official. So people should know that. Nimpa tena ekwakuja no no pe na pa wakujina election. I'm a party that turns up within the party to serve the party at a very high level as the general secretary. It's the ancient so ha. And go say 2020 campaign no. Okodi Akufo Addo echi ranka go for expect sanka by now there. Ya people see me amano. Me go for the come saying it's not really the favorite of the administration, is, you know, even after the campaign, why the Juma they would say. Yeah, I mean, maybe someday we'll give an appointment. So he doesn't have any appointment within the government. Yet it's say after election, say an appointment be said then and may see here and to found. So these are some of his weaknesses. And also, you see the strength I talked about from the weaknesses, just a few. So wait any summer or they call a year just election, Yambiadma Saturday. Say a party no delegates, you know, over 900 delegates now. Omukosha across the country, no, but to no swaba. Then let's look at something here. In spite of everything, you told swaba we are Wakusha NDC. Amayo Kono 2024. Per our research, we understand from the conversation we've had with people that Tennessee didn't come on is a threat to the NDC. Say party no to Abamano, man by a flag bearer, he's a threat. Of course, we know others are Mayawa, they are no match to the NDC. But this man, as we speak, because of the base, you know, and people love him by nature. I mean, a lot of people love him. He's a journalist. He's been there. The media fraternity rally behind him. The party, a man for the association engineers, you know. Why? So far, any engineer be a president too. So if one of them a contested, why wouldn't they vote for him? They will vote for him. It's, you know, he's a threat to the NDC. If the party decides Someto Banamana as the flag bearer, then finally the big question, top 5, you know, if you look at the survey, I mean, they predict so qualify. So we'll go with that. But I mean, if you engage the delegate, I'm say first three no on Kahondia, but maybe a second, the 4 and the 5 no or Beckham and all of that. So that is what we know about Kobre Japan. We shall for the strength, the weaknesses, the threat to NDC and the media Maui. It's another pay. He's here now, and why you see the dinis of Bebano. The Casa Mumfa questions and bra. Then you bisano. Waba, my questions now ready. The baby sending you now. I am Kwesi Parker Wilson. They Tenassi, he's here. It's, you know, Obabe Tenassi na fe ya rura in 7 minutes. But send America, you know, Yamiya Duma. Saturday, big day for the party. On the new guidelines are back. Big day for the party. Kobre Japan is my guest this morning. We share for joining the conversation. To our Shemano Pay, we are delegate of the party, MPP, Jane and our person who you want to see, say, Mr. Japan, as the flag bearer, and now to qualify for the top 5, or we top 5 now, then obviously the big question is who leads the party into the 2024 election? Wajina Kunya, and I'll pay me beautiful lines because I'm only here 7 as a conduit. But remember what Kunya no, now what journey conversation, because a woman to be able to for the phone lines number 2 na want so what journey conversation no bisano all the questions that you want to ask him or one of the one question be obviously obeying now at the amount. So Mr. Japan, what can I say now to pay ready for all your questions more be how be no or when your opportunity and come on about countries, but I know that he stored the 16 countries or the 16 regions already. I know. And I told you so because we are campaign Akua Asiedua on the J Kufa Juma or general secretary there going around the country even at the time was 10 and there's 16 according in area. Ashanti region understand say and turn over Wahano we but he's here this morning. Mr. Japan, Akwa Asiedua. Na you are working there.
Yeah, me I don't be here.
Yeah, na you are say. I was na because now stress because who this can say.
Oh, my need gratitude. I found it so interesting. Oh, me I'm mom kakra. Transport kakra.
Is that transport kakra? Oh,
transport kakra. No dey say ja. Go share obi and say me ni Ashanti region be share every.
Okay.
Na me am crew for such a free. Na chairman free. Robonson or ba. Petro be konuke mo boss. Enti eja wo de kakra 300 grand abenya omti asese me de eja me fiti bras ometimase
e mo pass ometimase because enye sika na hia ya the policies no eno na hia the new dawn ono na ode ba no the new dawn in fact and it's what tell America if I said it that day that will launch a campaign no for me in fact many of my colleagues in can the stage how the presentation went. No man, yes, a professional. You can and you can say all the other aspects of my launch of a company in Anno. Nobody can match you. It's a mechanic. If we can say, I a US presidential debate in the Ukraine, but it's all good. That's it. Another pay. So what Jibra would the yamba. Who born to a winning for didn't come on. It was a president. But first of all, it's a delegate in the Jew as a tomb. That's correct. Don't do to no to amount. In some now the Koran, Jatumana.
Omasumba. Muse party for Nantina Nipani feel say the Brasica, and Yisika. And no pay me by many messages for from baby Amako near the McCoy, me feel on Comwa, Mudi. Right. Because me did hear me say, Obekano cray, actually Nipano. Say right now, on my baby I be drew after 30 years plus of democracy. As you can't honor. Say baby I be drew. It's not where we envision ourselves to be. Yeah. So the Kobana side means that business as usual cannot be accepted. Ain't being society there be anyhow. Say baby a drew economically. The country has three major problems: economical problems. I think political problems and social problems.
What's a political problem?
Yeah, understanding of politics. And we are there hygiene. Okay. Me party for both MPP and NDC. How can I say chairman be crack? I say no contribution, no job. Just say who contributing now, boy? Who quite now so could it? Exactly. That mindset should change. That narrative should disappear. And yadia it the blue mind. Media me gidi say omemo ntine friend no aman yosem ye omani ye. So inti my candidature is an attempt to prick the conscience of our party and the country at large. And only hear me kesi so that we can have this difficult conversation. Na Ghana fo nyina ente say ye ntimi ntine wi ase say de bia me pewe na me nya hwe na. It's all about ourselves. So me can be about selflessness. Yeah. And you say, if you are so bad, now one day, me more bit me feel that my job is done. Okay. Until one for all for one. Sa collegial mentality na ene every one because ye to America be ye prepare honey ye from greed destroys countries.
I see. Is that what is happening now within the MPP? Greed.
The whole country is not just the MPP. Okay. I mean, let's be honest and fair. And then I did 5 cities. The man buy 50 cities.
I see.
Me a general secretary. Me can't say NDC time. There was this particular project I keep referring to. Airport, Kumasi Airport. Because of course I had experience there as a young civil engineer, as the representative of GHA on that project. Not Lemex Bar, yes, Larry Seal. 1991, I think. It was. I walked the whole length, less than 2 kilometers, 1.95 or so kilometers. No, the expanse about 6 meters. And it is not possible. Say, Musi $27 million. Akoye ejuma or namakoye new runway. The lights. I mean, if I do what they call a ballpark estimator, it should not be even more than $7 or $8 million. Wow. And untunche. There are other things, and I'm not just talking about only the projects under NDC. So, and that is something that I worry about. To show me 6-point plan, I talk about value for money, cutting waste in the public sector. Because Ghana, Project BAPE, people see it as a procurement opportunity. Yeah. So, Saglemiene aye subosumi. I know they mean blame only the politicians, even the technocrats, my colleagues, engineers, architects, more ministry. What kind of advice, what sort of advice did they proffer to the minister? Because most of the time, some advice,
more technical expertise.
And who advice now? Document it properly and catch say be a senior catch a minister no one fact. Till recently, I'm a executive director, Ghana Institution of Engineering, and I used to tell them, say, we mean person matters and the politicians, no. Yes, they will take the final decision. They have the political authority, but also it's incumbent on you to do your work professionally. That is why I want to restore meritocracy and professionalism back to the public services. Because me said that say over time 5,000 units of housing. Yeah, I bought $250 million. Now I could see baby. No, nothing. I mean, unless you are planning a new township, which means your concept planning, your transit arrangements, your commuting. Because all the 5,000 units could see baby, you're expecting around 30,000 people to live around that with all the associated economic activities, off-site and everything. BBS anyhow. So why do you do that? And the end of it crashes. So you say you could see here. At the age for 5,000, it's 1,500, 200 as a BBC. And you see, it's a mix of corruption and bad advice. And yes, we have power. Instead, we take immediate action and punish those who are responsible for that. No, 7 years in the I mean, I think the attitude towards it, look, if you have the political will to drive at something, you get the result.
Oh, I see.
I'm telling you. And I believe, say, we need decisiveness at the presidency, and that's what I'm going to offer. Difficult decisions have to be taken. And I want to impose order and discipline, and with it, compliance of rules and regulations. And again, what I call a drastic penalty regime to discourage people from doing what is wrong.
Because I have it here, because my show was simple, but now for now, they're delegating the main issues. So now, Mama, a few questions are back. I am ready. I'm sure we'll project them for you now for a while and stuff. But then, super delegating, I'm bringing some background. Nipa 10 neck of
media. Ye kwaya 17 no nipa ni bi fa na say eno ntini elusu 2008 me no man adwene da.
Okay,
but majority no call party na kwaya sa change we say na dos no ntini elusu enti entwa so to 5 enti mbe general secretary kra na nipa na 7 pe. And I argued against and that was the first time. Some people thought said to give them an advantage. And the other kind 7 cry. So, media 17 the near doors. No, media no crow no waka. And tis open so fine. But I think say exceed 10. 10 is a reasonable figure. I can beat me directly.
Okay.
But I think Sebinomu feels that this provides them an opportunity to kill an ant with a hammer. So, because any panel also, of course, those who are, as you are saying, who are blessed with resources, feel some bit mama resources, na juma. So, but I know this party, I know the DNA of the MPP. And yes, coming when Tamale. But Tamale Kwanam the hospital. The whole week.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
I was not there to one way to sky say and so abandon massively because omo kai medjuma maye wo party mu from 1992 sir a brand theater me wiase hu na Rollins hu Ghana for so me that time GBC pay until the whole country is watching you. The young 30-year-old the medi mfieduasa na me ye adwuma wa ban adwuma highway authority as a civil engineer we school ncheye na me se me dem ho be boss for real. Party for no case, hey, Papa, you was some Kufo, President Kufo, close to 6 years. You be a Odin Huni or Kano Cray. Be a to me fee and come
so far, dear.
Yeah, my so, and as press secretary, sir, you'll be a Sebio, and so okay. Me Casa Basa. Come now, come tapes, be a press secretary, so okay, but because I'm very measured in what I say. Come papa to me. Say oh kasa, show kasa. Assembly can be 10 years. Your boy, wait me defend na. I'm very, very careful with what I say. Me must be on your position now, cool trim now, can say more. Emphata. So, I think say party for no nim me. say me disciplinarian. Yes, you been Susan Quabrando by Omienidi.
That's okay, the Pache.
Kakre Pache. Kakre, President before the cow say, Juma, it did home.
It did move exactly.
It did move. So, and a Juman Suyan here. My Matana Ben, you remember. Bronya bread, Trebikonia on a fancy baby. Hampers goofy and ma. And so the free hurry. Finance Minister and Costa no suffer for Nazatana on Zumini million free bem. Quabunya Brenos, Hana, we are you. Well, we are just a wild coto hamper. Now the Comar is a Ubidiaba. Because Hampany be a sanity. Ghana Hano. We a politician, you should know, say, it is not there forever. It's transient. Siana binimo ko mutrim me broso. And say ko trim me broso. You should always prepare for your exit. When you are given a position, me boss I'm not here jumo how is first Dr. Bedi on a cast as a chairman. Alright? You should always prepare for your exit. Me re feed that. In whatever position you find yourself.
So always prepare for your exit.
Always prepare for your exit.
Now what kind of course parts in Tamale, what side example no when me juma 1 year and I'm trouble ma we sure in any see Sadano.
Yeah.
But fast forward,
because
sa good run our party 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
What's saying no?
I mean
that's the claim. So what's saying it is that the good one is not there. And two,
there be at all. And cry na me desi nyankopon ama me ahode ne nkwa. Fa omukra people are thrilled and they admire say ish. Ni papa they didn't fair mu. Obi akebi kra obi si obi sorry say me papa no akamaka say jai party no and akwa one because they recognize that they didn't treat me well.
Up to now, sabotage party. No, that was a claim. That was allegation.
They know say it was completely untrue. No, party no. DH no more way. Me dey me mpanyfo nyina na hihye party no me ka ho. Na me akola de. Ba me ka ho, ma me join the party no. Me ka ho, e da ye koje ye interim certificate. Enti ene manfa yi na makasem de ba. DJ Darocha. O de ni mame. I have a copy of the original 123 signatures and a sign. Sa initial registration. No a copy. Oh, mommy copy. Me be general secretary me share original na me hu ti me here copy straight the go office oh. Nti me dem booklet nankasa I do o machi koje o electoral commission. Na se be nya asem na ye nka. Nsem obi ha na nsem o atwam ya me pese me san de ba. But drew baby ese ka no kre. So what was the history of this country? Say me I granted 20 years. Me papa Justice Kojo Eje Japan. Or count 3 judges.
Yeah.
So Jenny Bakwa PNDC time June 30, 1982. The time kidnapped them. Womu call Bundasi bone to fear petrol go on so share. Yes, you netoya. Nka ombodi kwa biake.
Yeah.
At that time, some you be a who near the one. Come you join the collaboration. When you pen be quiet. When you animal view, they could not endure the horror. Just a sack of dear, minimum, call Australia crap to not be your mother. Because of the trauma. But I decided to stay in this country. I'm a self-reproach by. And the Minqua Scholarship Imperial College 98. I want to be a blot on the conscience of this country, so that such a crime never recurs in this republic.
Right.
That is how dedicated I am to this country. Enti me masum party sata menyewe hu. Nyamia boami na mai yamabe general secretary of the party. Because masemo edin yentimi control me. You see that men perception they say I didn't be into. Yes, no. I say me and Sunday family. I then I'm in Kwana can't answer me to me. What is here casting me to a focus? And I cast him to crabs. Maybe a car crime team cry. You see, I talk. It's a mamma that told my motor say my boy civil engineer. My war said to me, I'm a company me free highways. My new market say Oko Boise. Tiny Roland Estate. 150 unit of housing infrastructure. all related. A fresh project. We broke ground. My company, Construct Consult. My name is partner. My name is senior architect back on Osajima. Any managing project. Delivered it on time within budget. It was about a $12 or so million project at the time in the mid-90s. Sebenye bibi kaka. Timi si mi ame dan on kan. I was Lagos that time now mo na they no mo si dan. I'm telling you. And that's why I stayed. Enti me be press secretary ka se men contract cantonments na me se mentra.
It's out there always.
Nyankopon ba bi onyame di ma me a me san manim fifiri no. E ho ana me pe. I'm very modest. Me papa e wono yoku krasi ha o. Onam from no ko asokore methods. No kaka kroko pie fansepem. No ko a lawyer me benya baby etra because me nwan be directly. Sebio omso yekuafo. Direct pa anye sebia nchen. Nti utie ye na enam papa so enam education so na nya baby kira nche wo sen wunu bi. Ti ho ana me call yoko. Ati si ameka se wonu do frɛ me. Me papa do dim papa de oyoko jakese na onu woko for idua.
See.
Ti si ya me no ka se on e frɛ me na mka so Penny, studio. So make say the main person say, and said to even look at me and say me say MPP chance na NDC ba. And na momo predecessor government. So nam papa
yeah.
Every year 30th June me call court near this wreath court so. The more respective way any ejuma ma ye. Na mutimi kasa asem we to me so. How? Eno na me ma me di omo ho ya o say mpanimfo a me ne mo aye adwuma from adubu ahentan munum say me menye sika sem menye obi asika da president not asem musa no me di ne campaign me say teku e friend teku ma bi da me ka 1998
yeah.
Nothing enti na me ne nipa na te na bia ko ba bia de ne ya dedicated ho say we ko obi how so chance of men ska kakra nsa na also me di bibi je fianza yet I said there men case we asesa but in our time
wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that and I sacrificed fully. Hey, that time no 67 MPs no emu 3 ni nya akukudu so bedi na chi
yeah.
Benin da ko ne next door neighbor Atiwa Christian Church at Cape Coast ena Crunchy me ni Nunu Mensa brigadier
yeah.
And Victor Henry Kunima he did it. Ye Penasem believed in what he said.
What's the Bible?
Of course. I was
a bit different. So,
yes, of course. And they makamanati.
Oh, what can
of course. Said that was no other elders of the party. Munime. Minimum anti from a duwa in time. Ama akola. Saturday no money in same. I don't know the mama television so. Musro. Me dimi hu bebo afore me ye. My muso be a capre even that time. Say, my mom is saying I'm there be never. Look, they are even when I was general secretary. You buy an 89 cedis in the account.
89 cedis.
Me nam catch
2014.
Me nam catch
MPP account.
You say 89 cedis.
89 cedis
net them. Wow. Me yeah registration. Me say yeah registration. What I say? Me am high cast 4. Musa superior or that yes.
Yeah. Or for your shoes here.
Me am the musica high cast. And I'm the call rounds. Microphone dimechi. Ne call rounds. Koko pie border so. Doma him crew. Ra sankore because or you could poku no higher you sunafo or side. Ne and missing me am correct. Pie marco voter ko border so. I didn't take a cent from the party. Treasurer tiasi. Abankwai.
Boy. I know your press conference.
Me say otiasi. You buy a party no first month. Me ni no ye die sika e na tua party foka.
Wow.
Busa no nam so otiasi.
Wow. Anyway,
so for some to look at me obi am yesika sem. To say my cotton party. Me ton party. Imagine. And I'm a to sika na wen. And do to ya do kwa kwese fom. No wu na sika na ka wa.
And now bedroom, but be another bedroom.
So, for them to look at me and even say that, I thought it was so insensitive.
I see.
Said my father would turn in his grave. Said me. Look, politics now it was banished in this country. It was me papa who it got to a point in this country the death of the judges became the fulcrum around which political resistance to rolling massed. And I want to know who nanado no a president of Greater Accra ba.
Yeah.
Omo yes omo ko organize memorial service na runs are organizing cadets na any obe boa sofo no na ehwe omo tie egu Christ the King back the following year Calvary Methodist. And it took time and son it me celebrate even omo days in keke kra say kwa koye say Fisher Daniel. It did not happen in 83, 84, 80. And we see the name pi happen. And na nkrofo betimi aka sa say me I'm working for now. Who I wouldn't say me must sacrifice for you so one can
never work for against the other party.
Yeah, maybe too much in the person make kasa.
No, but my point is a delegate in what chemucha or Matias.
Oh yes, me say nipa mo make kasa no musu.
Okay.
They were in tears in certain regions. I told them what happened. Any man meet my can ha, but omo de me share omo to me can and say me nyina achiro because is a party here na protecting no kakra. Oh. The Abontini and the maybe on Pesoka, but I told them the course auntie. I said, started more when we decided say party say strong at the base. Mr. Sana may believe in grassroots. I do one next day. I don't know. In our form. Party who are holding now 275 countries are holding or any region, any national. How campaign or grassroots. A form a declare ban or constituency. To make sure so was strengthening 275 constituencies. Because look, party no sika say better any here. We discuss o construction of the kosi we so. Mr. Kofoso na chere me so kwabra. Political money dey fefe ni pansem bebre, a friend handling charges. E fa nsem no ateso.
I like that.
No, I edit kakra. No, I edit bedroom for no.
That's that.
It is the banking system no mu abie. To me say obi me account, National Bank, Ghana Commercial Bank. The first time in our history. Yes, sir. Sending Omuska.
Direct to the grassroots.
One to see a sikabi copy EcoBank. No one sem na chese.
I see.
For anybody to think, say me kwabna Japan. I'm a demon sabo me have my MPP sticker here. Ask any of them why na MPP flags in the field. Me for the last 20 years. Me also spreading MPP flag. It's your
as a suspended general secretary, quite interesting. Make I say me and let me some questions in the brave, Mama Quenya, because you didn't come on Bebano. Like I say, mo and now Obama nim about the premun samu to me. Timuna Mumbisa questions. I understand the sound of questions are ready. Jenfa be 3B on answer, then we go to the next one.
So are you disappointed?
I'll say, are you disappointed that I never appointed you for any?
No, not at all.
Government, okay.
Ama, the person my mouth say me. My life has never been fashioned by the positions I occupy. And I was not disappointed because I think say my absence to him is a loss to his government and to the country.
Your absence?
Yes. In his government
is a loss.
It is a loss to the country because I know what I can contribute.
And his government.
And he knows.
Oh, wow.
And then maybe I will fight against it. It won't happen. Say me a general secretary at the time. There are certain things I would have advised against. Like the size of the government. You know, I've always loved That's what I do. Oh, and after all, my press secretary to president, although I wasn't a minister, there's the rank of a minister. President too, nana metim. If you ask baby, so who you ask, send one who baby. There's nowhere will be quiet. Like I say, say White House, say Buckingham Palace, say Imperial Palace, or Peking, and I say Japan. I've been there with President Kufuor. So those things don't worry me. However, the contribution I would have made to the transformation of our country and the mindset of Ghanaians with politics, that may come once say a public service, say a besum or mine, a man sign, and the collegial mentality. And that is what I bring to the table.
And would you say one point because
let me tell you, even when I was not a part of it, you know, one frame in 2020. On one, man penny a far from frame.
Okay.
Say, me boa campaign. Say, GD pass, may be and over frame is a boa.
See.
2021 was in the corner.
Oh yeah, me said on in the corner. Come on.
Or frame in so man, Casabia, the way the more treaty me say up to now, my salary is crying to Yamameda 1 cent. Is a fact. Me can't. Was a bloggers no the no twice headline. Yeah, headline in here, but no crane make as a fact. There's a big hole of 4 years in my SNET contributions and my taxes to GRA. And someone who respects rules and regulations, I think that is not fair on me and not fair on the country, because at least the party should pay those.
There's a new general secretary. We're catching them on the.
There be new general secretary. Yes, I did. Chairman.
A chairman.
The chairman who determines the
you be catch a chairman so
one. Would the mame answer mame I did.
Oh, why say but what do we have? The say we be catch a chairman and so.
Oh, I wrote to the party in 2018.
Okay.
Time Omukoye he could elect new people. Now I'm saying they say asemasa.
Okay.
Mini hobio. Into me 4 years now. What I'm entitled to, women entitlement as general secretary. I think there's only fair.
Farmer sense.
You unresponsible.
You responded.
I acknowledge receipt. President Kwame I'm the corner and the cushion and a copy. No crowd, I have to say it.
Wow.
And to your friend, me said me Musa, me Kashi, me the Mesum party no. And I'm a some party no. And the Atua baby, Nyanko Poncha, however small the victory was, we won. I was expecting as a politician. Engineer, in politics, you want to serve in the ministries. And the ministry okay, that's fine. I mean, I just carry on with my life.
Okay. May I read it? There were 3 more questions. Answer in a boom, mommy. Next one, we Peterson, Tema.
Okay.
Say, what do you make of Nanado's refusal to reshuffle his ministers? Okay, then the next one also. Mr. Japan is a great guy, but his relevance in the Ghanaian politics today is gone. He should throw his weight behind some of the candidates. Okay. Godfrey Yamba, as someone say, yeah. All right. Now,
can we take 3 so that I'm able
so I'll take 3. So Abednego, Kumasi, or say, how do you feel when you hear people say Dr. Balmer defended the party in court in 2012 and therefore must be given the opportunity to lead the party now? Do you feel betrayed by some of these comments in spite of your long service? Wow. To the NPP. Let's start with this one. But say, go for say, Baumia Koko 2012.
Yeah, me and Cousin Crawford say, Baumia no kind. I have said it and I want to put it on record. I was disappointed that as vice president, you go and stand in front of the party people and make such a statement.
You had an achievement, no.
But it is wrong to say, that was the impression. It is wrong. It's not true. I even says it is not true, and I was disappointed he said such a thing.
Wow.
Because even the genesis of the court case, because I was in the strong room. I was the one who laid the first complaint to the Electoral Commission, Afarijan. At the time, said we were picking up signals that some of Nanado's votes were being shortchanged for John Mahama.
Yeah.
There were about 7 constituencies. I document, and I think I still have it in my handwritten aid. And so there was a big meeting of the Peace Council. And I addressed that meeting. I wasn't the general secretary at the time.
Yeah.
Say John was, Jake was the chairman.
Yeah.
But I made that complaint first. In fact, the results, the delivery of the result, the declaration was put on hold for about 24 to 36 hours. After evidence. After some time, he delayed. Then he went ahead.
Okay.
So I know what started the whole process. So, and to say, was he in the strong room? I was in the strong room.
No, the strong room.
When NDC were in power, I took the risk to be there.
Yeah, now was strong room.
And if you go and look at the 2008 election, there's a film called Africa Elections. Even when we were in power.
I think I
was in that strong room against about 8 NDC people, trying to make him the vice president. It is not even true. It's not right. And maybe don't say it when you know it is not true.
Okay.
And that for me was unfortunate for him to say that and to try and create the impression, say we have absconded from our responsibility.
But he said, I don't care more the campaign message.
And I've told my catcher party phone saying, you know, it never happened.
Oh, it's never happened.
I'm just correcting the facts of history.
Okay.
Let's state history as it is.
There's a second part of the question. Say, do you feel betrayed by some of these comments?
Oh.
So what's some party not check? But when you move, but I'm probably.
I have never believed in polls near day per se.
Okay.
But at least every poll puts me at fourth or fifth or fourth or fifth. And coming from someone who had been sidelined for 7-8 years with no ministerial position, no front line, and they have had visibility for 7 years as vice president and all that. I think I've done reasonably well.
Okay.
And I don't feel a sense of betrayal at all.
Reshuffle ministers.
I think I was on record to have said, as a political historian, as somebody who follows politics around the world and read about it, it's pretty novel. I use the word novel.
I see.
Not to have had a major reshuffle in 7 years. Because changes are tools of management. Sometimes a reshuffle doesn't mean you are ejecting people. You can just shift them around.
Okay,
it creates new energy and man I said what two way. Yes, sorry, now I'm sorry. And I said the BB. Now it creates our impression. And again, we shall results in 2020. And you compare it to 2016.
Okay.
We had a 63-seat majority in Parliament. We had a 1 million plus vote difference. In that one electoral cycle, 2020, that 63-seat majority disappeared. So, can be actually. So, even with our first term, if you say, you handle no COVID, no global situation near the she said, Ghana forward sending us a message. That was expecting, say, when they send you a message, you comply by also acknowledging the message and he chose not to make changes. That is his prerogative.
Okay.
As a president.
Okay.
Which I disagree with respect.
Oh, I see.
Yes, if I was the president, I would have made. In fact, I said it. I would have made. I would have conducted major surgery on my government.
I see.
If I
made. One can be free. One can be free.
No, here.
Oh,
he knows. On the so I don't have the evidence.
Activity phone lines because my who's time activity phone lines, But we say I love Mr. Japan, but I know he won't win because the system wants to rig the election for Dr. Baumia. Dr. Wow. Again,
is the perception.
Okay.
But the president came out openly and said he's not supporting anybody. It may be the case. But you see, the optics. The optics, it feeds perceptions. So when you have members of, not government put it in hydrogen because they are politicians. Yeah. An MP or a minister supports a candidate, that's fine. We are into politics and they have it. But to have state appointees who are working for the country, especially chief executives of state enterprises, State Transport Corporation, Department of Lotteries, State Housing, Bui Power, Cocoa Marketing Board, National Petroleum. I would not support me.
Okay.
It's important. It's important. There are governance principles.
Chief hold on for me now. Me actually for them because some person no kasa. Kwesi Frefi New Town Accra. Kwesi, good morning.
Good morning, man.
Epacho, Mr. Japan hotel no pay.
Oh, Mr. Japan, I'm sure no pass about why.
Amen.
Because na minim power ne you team what baka ono only the team no my ono your team no pin. Ono your team no pin na minim pa.
Okay.
And I'm sure no to have why.
Mate.
Boss get it.
Mate, that's it. I'm for the next call no. Kotokraba ewo Cape Coast. Kofi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Kofi. Yeah, you tell what I pay.
From Kofi.
Yeah, Kofi Etio Kasa.
From Kofi.
Oh, I'm saying Kofi line number. Yam fan next call. No. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pache first and everything.
Wow, this year about new SK
Bolas Obwasi yo SK because the point
Obwasi na me cancel free.
Right.
Papa kaso bi aboko de.
Adom.
And there's papa the papa better na mention me MP Odo Tobri Emmanuel Akwasi Jensi Bema ba obi amentia no. Papa kaka me kasa me papa yi say e kasa na emide na emuda won so. Ami ati azese ye the 2 million and so betumi e di MVP enim e di yakọ bọhye asase ne so. Na be mutanze it was actually across na Odo Tobri de ihunu ho. Oma won de sena da oma wa ne nemu ye ne mpempe omla ho. Ni ehunu sena me check no ifili no ya na ga kana kasa kwa na ya ko do mo Odo Tobri na ye ni
nje Odo Tobri omba ho obe ansama ma me nko is it ohwimase. Okay, ohum amount from. Okay. Yes, I'm Bashe Fro say. Educhuma.
Hello, okay, good morning.
Good morning, Educhuma. You tell no pay.
Mr. Japan some no make any papa na me kana some pa when PP. Na tete me ni je no hoyi. Ni bi enti I say na nteninka biu. Me ya bi we dey wa na akwanye de me shi me kan say one year no. Then you say you obedi mampanyin asan we ne nkwasa. E was
Oh, that's it. Mame nko Kaswa Michael. Oh, Mike, good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm great, Michael. Mr. Japan, you tell no pay.
Mr. Japan, congratulations in the race anyway. You won. Hello, can I speak?
Yeah, but Kasa, you can speak, right?
The person besides
you.
Mr. Japan can say, please, to me, yes. STC for working at the. Hello?
Yeah, but Pajanika, come on. What's it?
The difference between our member of parliament are all supporting. Support Amobi, and then CEO of STC Amobi are also the support Amobi. What's the difference? I don't understand.
What's the difference? Okay. That's fine. My name call Abepo Jenfi Ewo Jenfi. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Pepacho, yeah, where you're pa, each other,
yeah, upcoming president. Yeah, what can I say? Papa or TV, Papa, and then. Only if the MPP from my Ashanti high end Twaba. Young Twaba, because so much data that by from a school like a interchange 4 times.
Okay, Mati, Madasi, Mame call Ashaiman. Aban, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Paka. Now, what is it?
Mehoya pa Aban, you tell no pay.
Yo, Mr. Paka, so one Saudi one dance me in this cinema pa. But who share candidate Tomu Jina? Mr. Japan, we call happy FM Mama Bonabasu. Who share Munina only a day in Mupe? Anna Minya Yanka, Yedimuba, Kumba Bay flag bearer. But the Midu Yakata or Honorable Japan with the 2020 election, no conform and Penyakufado Udom. I'm all your campaign man. When you know me, Japan, can you thank us? Stress
Morning, Baka.
Isaac Bache John pay.
Amen. I think now can you know we did if Okasa asumu. Yamishirano na efre very for some motion so namun to abrama senebea. Waiting aboma o my Ghana and Yampuntu.
Okay, sure. Medasi. Maminko Ebwakwa Kenan Evans Evans, good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
Evans, but you say Japan the channel pay.
Papa Yamishra. Yakupo ma ho den e wo adwuma wo ye nyina. Na yinyao, ye ka se yinyao na ebua. Na ma asema mpese meka ne say, omuto aba me.
Medasi, point well made. Yanko, is it Malam? Okay, Malam. Nicholas or Nick, good morning.
Morning.
Nick, you channel pay.
Yo, Medasi. Kakra me ka chere Mr. Japan say. Onya abotre.
Okay.
Okata Montagny Ghana. Na study MPP for yes so vice president so. Onya na abotre emano na menim se ko da ni mu no nya konketo na ye dan ya Mr. Japan oba ye MPP leader ansa no be wo.
Okay, Mate. My main comment, let me say in Accra. Ima, good morning. And I'll pick just 2 more calls. Let me read. Ima, good morning.
Bato, good morning.
Yes, Ima, Bato, Mr. Japan 80.
Bato, Mr. Japan, na ya Mr. Nunese, na okasen di ya sigana no mum dia me pa se oba
what's again aye den ye ho no breaki kakra
na ni ka tem no ka bi se ya sigana nye pe on ibin ka ta o mu sigana nye pe na don ye nu je
I'm really struggling to get that. I don't know. But anyway, Mate, I'm maybe now okay greed now. Wait, hold on, but my call language. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. But your first and everything.
If let me send the house, I said to the Afna company, the way
me patch it on pay.
The patches or the
I partner was Mr. Japan 81 on pay, Mr. Japan 80.
Okay, the person can say. Mr. Japan, why are the pa na wakano kore? Me obeta na me shwe me pa. Na the person is in the MPP for ankasa no bi o kan so party no aya o mompe. Di papa na ne tema o kan na o tigi pass o mo shwe ho na pe o mo to aba na empama.
Okay. The last call ni mama call wife. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me pass your phone, sir. Free. Oh. Mami replace no. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Your first and everything, sir.
Your friend Baini, I'm calling from Takrade.
Great. Mr. Japan,
yes, I think, sir, Mr. Japan, listening up close to him today, it makes a lot of sense. And I'm thinking, sir, if he would allow me, I would like to meet him personally.
I see. Okay. Yes. Obata Kradi, I'm sure, sir.
Oh, no, you can give him my number.
You're not okay. The original in the campaign penny for Nakasa. For a manager, your producers, they will call you. And right. All right, sure. Yeah, that's it. If you see her, remember now you'd be saying, remember our address in just about 4 or 5 minutes. Some of the consensus by you see, Odotobri won by. My name will be brave. We
Odotobri, yes, uncle. Dear me, pessimist party for no mess around. I'm saying, oh my, very eager. And Obia soon in a strategy. They said, you're okay. Binumbo to more dukakra. Because Abana Ekoton is in 2 stages.
Right.
Me, I don't like commenting on Obi strategy.
Okay.
This Obi person on the court, no on the Kushia Nipa 5,000, 3,000. Now when him say Nipa 1 pet. Ne beto aba e was our constituency in there. Nipa no ne choice.
Okay.
So, because Odotobri say chairman no pe ne beto aba.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because it's the 275 constituency chairman, the 272 regional executives, the 137 members of parliament, the 80 foreign delegates na urban. Oh. And the 60 regional reps to national council. And almost signed party initial registration and American was at the electoral commission. No me 123. They say I can't be 30. And you phone in now don't can in just over 900. And I want to have prudent use of my money because I make economics near there. And also can home to spend little and get maximum effect. So intimeno I sit on the radio and I met them was the media. You gave me this opportunity. Meti hey, ubi free malam, ubi free buakwa, ubi free takrade, ubi free boasi, ubi free kaswa, ubi free kotokraba. I'm reaching out to the country. It's just a delegate. No so ombeti. But say me see omo ebeto abandia. When I go, I meet them at the regional. Inti ene, me share all the 47 chairmen of Ashanti plus the 17 regional executives. Kumasi. So inti. Nyame ye madom nim se ombe ye madom so Now me can 5 no there. I feel there. We have to deal with now 200,000 delegates. And no they won't meet Kumasi.
Okay. So come baby.
So Coco. Now said there was no any no. Me general secretary campaign. Me come baby. I was one who could go through and I have a template for that because of my engineering background. Where make I say within the last 6 days, I've been to 11 regional capitals.
I see.
Yes. I do Dambai and Ho in 1 day. Did Cape Coast and Takrady in 1 day.
Okay.
So, did Techiman and Sunyane in 1 day. Goso and Bibiani in 1 day. Nina different regions.
Okay.
And then Ra maybe Kumasi Minam Kwansunam Fakufudia. Let me share Eastern for.
Okay.
And then Michelle Ma. Let's say, ma conclude Majuma.
Okay.
Until you plan to be effective and efficient.
The second lap on
second lap no catch and say every constituency.
Okay. Okay. Any other beer
Obi can be about say on the difference between a CEO
MP almost support a candidate.
First and foremost, as a kind party no code of ethics, any code of conduct and guidelines for the election. We a Penimu party no more. We are not supposed to come out openly and identify with one person. Or kokra with Makodinechi. But me abonte and kase me oboasi MP ntimine boasi fo nyina atawe echi. It goes against our own rules. So, enti the mpenifo or parliament here, me de na ha me say munim said the mo ye no. You are going against the rules. And so blatantly no omoye. So them sure. Enti that is wrong. With the ministers near there, one more politicians.
CEO,
you are not a politician. It goes against your own corporate governance rules. We are Cocoa Border. We are Ghana. The fact that President appointee who is neither here nor there. You are not, yes, you are appointed under Article 71, but you are chief executive of NPA, Petroleum Authority, chief executive of Buidam. It's a technical organization. NDC4, CPP4. You shouldn't be overly political. President Dubai. That's why I talked about number 3 or so on my 6-point plan to restore meritocracy and professionalism to the public. Once you accept to be the Director General of Ghana Lotteries,
so you're professional.
You are supposed to be for Ghana.
Okay.
So you can support the Vice President quietly. And who is Kebia? To say them it. You know they know from me. Boy, me kakra ma tuma bedru kumasi.
I see.
Nipa ne ba say me moedi. Me so me nka Johnson o megina about him support me. Na say me nis card so say my for so ayi bia. Because nipa ne be ejimidi ni manante no. They help you. But you don't come out there and they don't have to be with me see enemy nam. Some of them. So I think it is a wrong strategy that they are using and only a pretty bad optics antenna. And you can say it is being rigged.
Yeah, it's almost rigged.
Because the impression is created.
Okay.
We try no beka mayor Kumasi no aka Accra there no aka. You don't have to do that. So because muni mran mo aso no masi say mran at National Council. Now you fix your own rules. You cannot then see through it. Na mo amasa flout rules. Musu ya na mo se mo concept. Nti ya no there. Me the American say nipa no otemase. NDC ni na say me support to. Me MPP. Oh, me support MPP and MPP a candidate near Akufo-Addo. You see what I want these party people to recognize. You've got to love your party and by extension the leader of the party. Okay. I don't believe in a cult personality, which is something is worrying in our party. So they build a cult around someone is wrong. CPP 4 years about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah also free muno. Yeah, party has survived 60 years of all the difficulties because a principles ne ye di actually enye nipa baako. Edubu ahiaba oko. Me boss Kufuor aba oko. Akufo-Addo in a year obeko. We don't have to worship and create a cult. They said the one person will create a cult about one candidate. You're wrong. And I will always fight that because I believe in principle. And know the on TSC me party there. SM support to me party. And on TSC. And people talked about tribal campaign. I think any campaign that is organized around tribe, religion, and even where still money is not a serious campaign.
Okay.
It's inimical to the interests of our country, our social cohesion as Ghana. Maybe I just believe, say, I'm a detribalized person. Here we Kumasi Akufo. Here we G. Akufo. Go school international so maybe a common entrance. That na me ti dibu amenti. Me na mtop here. Na mkopi mfanse pem. Cape Coast. Tra kotokra banti na papa na kai. Na mani aje sa do ne koto aboboy oh say tate. Oh, me tra 7 years. Ntum kafanse kakra.
Okay.
Then came back to tech. Did my civil engineering. Back to Accra highways, worked because of highways inti. Who need wakoto who is Kuma Junction to Brewaniasi and 1987 na me de urem. Oh hoy jase kan na unam.
The amount for campaign based on that
values. That's why I want. I'm not hearing what do they stand for?
Because me free ha.
What do they stand for? And that is why I'm pushing for a debate.
Right.
Now, I've always asked for it because Ghanaians deserve to know what is on our mind.
You know, top 5 is all the Kawa.
I know the Chinchina is a debate.
Sir,
where they na say media for say yeah do.
It's the top 5.
But say 5 and yankopon menhira me na menka ho. I said people should know what's on our minds. What you should defend your record. The media be better. How many of them have come here twice? I've done over 150 interviews. Me feel say if you want to be a leader, you should submit yourself for scrutiny. Even your private life. The character matters. You soon need a bang. And you have to trust them. And then you
now they should come away in just a minute. And the delegate in Castle in just a minute.
I can't make a show say, Magana here. Now we are MPP delegate. As you say, to Aba for Odachi for children unborn. Intinya wo na wo to ama. Na yes, we are a party and reward hard work. And the party no one fapem. The history, the tradition, and I'm someone who has the institutional memory of the party. So most mamia, you can be guaranteed a party a dachi. I can guarantee the sustenance of party for another 10-15 years. And a Juma at the presidency. And yeah, Juma dafum. We need new energy, vitality. Mr. Mujamono, Kakade Timun Twabani be mami, Namon Femra 5 num, and no. You know, 275 constituencies. The muti masima menim say ebekamakuma. I win your heart and your souls. Me number 12 baba me to become the candidate in 2024. Nyamishira munyina.
If you believe in him, say he's your candidate. Nyami Adoma Saturday, August 26th. Omana so beto abano ediama Ira. Kwabena eje e Japan.
Kwesi yepon bibia edane kwem abusanfo no nsia boy na jamini minu abema efi osoma adwuma na se na okoani bia nso ye adwuma opon ye de yebrani si ha ye nyamase ye nyamama sometime oto champion sports crew no na om de mo ato aso se me kan sports no also
ye ya na mo sports
sanity
o kan local sports no munya morino na wa because play na yanka kotoko yanka
enti sports crew ne beto aso na omo so de mo ato aso akọ nim ye be so mo mi din e de Akua Asiedua mini abema
Kwesi Parker Wilson nyame yad mo china is a Wednesday. Of course, ever say back with another edition of OBT Akramuina.
Oyerepa kase e wi atubie no kan ni ade